Let's talk about accessing element in array. There are two most primitive array operations, writing elements into them and reading element from them. So all other array operations are built on the top of these two primitive operations. First, I need to talk about writing items into the array. So to put an DVDs into the array, we need to decide which of the 15 places we'd like to go in. Each of the places is identified using the number in the range of 0 to n-1. So the first place is 0, the second place is 1, the third place is 2, all the way up to the 15th place, which is the 14. We call these numbers that identify each place is indexes. Let's put the DVDs for the adventures into the 8th place of the array we are created above. So firstly, I need to actually create a DVD object for the adventure. DVD adventures DVD is a new DVD, and the name is The Avengers, and the release year 2020, directed by Joss Whedon, and we are done. Next, we will put it into the 8th place of the array. Remember, because we started numbering from 0, so the index we want is 7. So DVD collection at 7 is our Avengers DVD. And let's put more DVDs. DVD Incredible DVD Incredibles DVD new DVD name is The Incredibles, and it is released in the 2004 and directed by Brad Bird. And DVD Finding Dory DVD is a new DVD, and Finding Dory, let's say released 1994, 1996, and directed by Andrew Stanton, and DVD Lion King DVD is a new DVD name titled The Lion King, and 2019, and directed by John Favreau. And we can put the Incredible into the fourth place in the index 3 DVD collection 3 is Incredibles DVD Incredibles DVD, and put the Finding Dory into the 10th place is index 9 DVD collection at 9 is the 10th place. Finding Dory DVD and DVD collection is a 2, so it is the 3rd place. Is a Lion King DVD. And notice that we put the incredible into array in index 3. So what happened if we run this next species called like DVD Star Wars DVD is a new DVD title start Wars and 1977 and directed by George Lucas, and the DVD collection 3 is a Star Wars DVD. So because we just put the Star Wars into the array at index 3, so the Incredibles is no longer in the array. It has been overwritten. So if we still have the Incredible DVD available in the scope, then the DVD still exists in the computer's memory. If not so, then it is totally gone. Let's read in the items from the array. We can check what is in the particular array index. We can print out the index like system.out.println DVD collection. Out of 7. Then the adventure directed by George West, released in the 2022. Oh, we miss a space. Is here? Yeah, space here. And print another system.out.println DVD collection at 10. Wow, it is a no. Because we have not yet put anything in the index 10, so the value it contains is none. In other languages, such as C, the array slot could contain completely random data. Java always initializes empty array slot to none. If the arrays contain object, it will initialize to none. If it contains primitive type, it will initialize to its default values. For example, if it is an integer array, we could contain the default value of 0 for each element. If it is a float array, could contain the default value with 0.0, and if it is a Boolean array, it could contain the default value of false. And system.out.println DVD collection at 3, and Star Wars directed by George Lucas, released in the 1977. Great. How do we write items into an array with a loop? We commonly use a loop to put a lot of values into an array. Let's go another example. So this time I'm going to create an array of of integers and put the first 10 square number into it. Int int list, square numbers is a new int 10. So 10 elements inside, and we need to go through the array indexes from 0 to 9. So we have a for loop for int I is start from 0 and I is less than 10. So I plus plus incremented by 1, and inside it we need to be careful with the 0 indexes. The next square number is given is by the squared I plus 1 multiplied by I plus 1 is so we need to calculate and insert it into an array at index at I. Square numbers at I is our square. And then we're going to read the items from the array with a for loop. We can also we can use loop to print out the ALC inside the array. So go through each array index from 0 to 9 is a for loop for integer I start from 0 I less than 10 I incremented by 1, and inside it is we access print what is at the I index, the element at I. System.out.println square lambs at I. So here we go. It print out the square from 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square to 10 square. And there is a more elegant way of printing out the value of an array, a variant of a for loop. Commonly referred to is a for each loop, and so we can print a for each value in the array for integer square numbers, and print the current value of the square. System.out.println square, and so this will print exactly the same as the this example. Let's try it. Yeah, here we go. The 1 to the 10 squared. You will probably agree that this code is a lot simpler to read. We can use it whenever we don't need the index value. For actually writing the squares into the array, it wouldn't have worked because we needed to work with the actual index numbers. When you starting out, you don't have to use a for each loop, but we recommended you to become more comfortable with it before the interview, because simple, elegant code is a good code.